Good morning, children. We are dealing with a pair of linear equations in two variables for class 10. Today, we will deal with the third algebraic method for the solution of a pair of linear equations, namely the cross multiplication method. We have already done the substitution method and the elimination method, right? Today, the third method is known as the cross multiplication method. Now, the cross multiplication method is an important method for the solution of a pair of linear equations. Okay, let us see the two equations in the standard form, which will be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now the solution for these two equations can be arrived by using the formula x divided by b1c2 minus b2c1, which is equal to y by c1a2 minus c2a1, which is equal to 1 by b1a1, a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Okay, so this will be the solution that we can use for solving the pair of linear equations by the cross multiplication method. Now this looks a little complicated, right? So let us use the example and see how we can go about this method, right? I'll explain with an example and teach you the method for solving a pair of linear equations by this method. Let us take the equation as 5x plus 3y equal to 35 and x plus 2y equal to 14. Now, the two equations, if you notice, are not in the standard form. Standard form means that there will be the x term followed by the y term followed by the constant term. Here the constant term is on the right hand side. So let us rewrite these two equations in the standard form. When we rewrite these equations, what will the first equation become? 5x plus 3y minus 35 equal to 0. What will the second equation become? It can be rewritten as x plus 2y minus 14 equal to 0. Have you got it? Okay. Now the solution can be arrived by writing it like this: x, y and 1. Always the first variable followed by the second variable and 1. 1 will always be there for all the solutions. Then we will start with the coefficient of the y term. Which is the coefficient of the y term? 3 and 2. So you will write 3 and 2 here. Followed by the constant terms. Which are the constant terms? Minus 35 and minus 14. Okay. After that, it will be followed by the coefficients of the x term. Which are the coefficients of the x term? 5 and 1. So write 5 and 1. Followed by the coefficients of the y term. Where we started, we will end 3 and 2. Have you got it? So what have I written down? I have started down with the coefficient of the y term, that is 3 and 2, followed by the constant term minus 35 minus 14, followed by the coefficient of the x term, that is 5 and 1, and finally we will finish off with where we started, which is the coefficient of the y term, 3 and 2. Now the formula goes like this: x divided by y divided by and 1 divided by. Then we will multiply the term on the top with the term down, top to down minus down to top. That is the formula. So 3 into minus 14 will be minus 42 minus of 2 into minus 35 will be minus 70. Are we okay with that? Top to down minus down to top. Now, same formula, top to down. Top to down will be minus 35 minus of down to top. Down to top will become again minus 7. Are we okay with that? Then, what is top to down here? 5 2s are 10 minus down to top 1 3 is 3. Have you got it? Now we are going to equate this part of the equation to this part of the equation. So what will you get? That implies x by minus 42 plus 70 equal to 1 by 7. And equate the y part to the constant part. So what will you get here? Y by minus 35 plus 70 equal to 1 by 7. So when I solve this, what will I get? I will get x by minus 28 is equal to 1 by 7. So that implies x is equal to 28 by 7. X is equal to 4. On transposing, I solve it as x is equal to 4. Now this side, what will it become? Y is equal to 35 by 7. So you will get y is equal to 5. Have you followed? Yes, this is known as the cross multiplication method. I will give you a recap of the sum, then we'll see how it goes. First step is to rewrite the equations in the standard form. Which is the standard form? We have to have the constant in the left hand side. So first we have the x term, then the y term and the constant equal to 0. The second equation, when you rewrite, it becomes x plus 2y minus 14 equal to 0. Now what am I written? I've written the x variable, y variable and 1. Okay, then what happens? I started with the coefficient of the y term, that is 3 and 2, and wrote 3 and 2 here. I followed it up with the constant term, which is the constant term minus 35 and minus 14. Are we okay with that? Then I followed it with the coefficient of the x term, that is x variables are 5 and 1. So 5 and 1. Followed by the coefficients of the y variable, which is 3 and 2. I've written 3 and 2. Then I've said x divided by y divided by 1 divided by. Now the formula goes as top to down minus down to top. So top to down, 3 into minus 14, I have got minus 42, minus of down to top. What is down to top? Minus 70. Are we okay with that? Same goes, top to down will become minus 35 minus of down to top minus 70 equal to top to down, 5 2s are 10 minus down to top, 1 3 is 3. Now when we simplify, what do I get? I get x by minus 42 plus 70, I've opened up the bracket, equal to 1 by 7. Then equate the y term to the constant, so that will also be y by minus 35 plus 70 equal to 1 by 7. So this will become x by 28 equal to 1 by 7. X by 28 equal to 1 by 7. So that is x is equal to, when you cross multiply, you get 28 by 7, which is equal to 4. Similarly, when we simplify this part, you get y by 35 equal to 1 by 7. Correct? You will get y by 35 equal to 1 by 7. When you cross multiply, you get y is equal to 35 by 7, which is equal to 5. So I have solved the pair of linear equations by the cross multiplication method and arrived at the answer x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 7. Have you understood this method, children? If with practice, it will be quite easy and you will be able to score your marks. Understand? I have given a homework Please try the sums that are given by the cross multiplication method and solve it. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.